Hello, dear viewers. Today I bring you a true life story, one that reminds us why parents must always stay vigilant. Life may seem ordinary, but dangers can sometimes hide in the very places we least expect them. Listen closely and let this true life story open your eyes to the importance of watchfulness. Asmau lived in a quiet northern neighborhood with her husband, Mr. Abdullahi, and their bright young son, Ismaila. He was their only child, a miracle after years of waiting, and the couple prayed every day, believing God for more children. To both father and mother, Ismaila was their treasure, the heartbeat of their home. Every afternoon when he returned from school, Asma would sit him down and ask gently, "What happened today at school, my son? What did you learn?" And the boy, full of excitement, would chatter endlessly. Abdullahi often smiled as he listened in the evenings, proud of the bond between mother and child. Life went on peacefully until Ismaila reached primary 2. Suddenly, the class teacher left for the city without warning. The proprietress of the school tried to manage the class temporarily but promised that a replacement would soon arrive. Within weeks, a new teacher was introduced. He was a young man in his late 20s, charming, polite, and quick to win the children's admiration. He played with them, laughed with them, and soon the class adored him. To the parents, he appeared a blessing. But Asmau was uneasy. She had often seen the man around the hospital on her way to the market. Something about his constant presence in the hospital unsettled her spirits. She did not know why. She don't know the man personally, but her heart whispered a warning. One evening on her way back from buying groceries, she met a neighbor whose child attended the same school as Ismaila. The woman worked at the hospital where she often saw the man. After a few casual words, Asma asked about the new teacher, describing him carefully. The neighbor's face went pale. She put Asma aside and whispered, "That teacher, he comes often to the hospital for his routine drugs. He has the virus. But please, you must keep this a secret. Hospital rules are strict about patients' record. If this leaks out, I could lose my job." Asmau's hands trembled. She clutched her basket tighter and hurried home, her mind racing. That night after dinner, she told her husband everything, her unease, the neighbor's revelation, and what she feared it could mean. The room fell into heavy silence. Then Abdullahi's face darkened with fury. "What nonsense is this?" he thundered, slamming his palm against the table. "Asmau, children are not his mates. What kind of teacher behaves like this? This is reckless and dangerous." His anger filled the room. He paced back and forth, his voice shaking with rage. For a moment, he looked ready to march down to the school that very night. But then reality caught up. He had to leave early for work the next day. He exhaled sharply, lowering his tone. "I cannot go with you tomorrow. My work will not allow me. But you must not keep quiet. Go to the school. Tell them everything. I will call to hear how it goes." Asma nodded, her heart heavy but strengthened by his words. That night, she drew Ismaila close. "Tell me about your new teacher," she asked softly. The boy's eyes lit up. "Mother, the teacher is so kind. Sometimes when he forgets his food, he eats with us. He even takes our spoons and forks. And when he is thirsty, he drinks straight from our water cans. At first, it felt strange because you had always warned me never to share my cutleries and my water can. But he is so funny and friendly. We didn't mind. We wanted to make him happy. I gave him some of my food the other day and he thanked me. We all share with him now." Asmau's heart froze. She forced a calm face, but inside her chest, her blood turned cold. That night, she hardly slept. Beside her, Ismail had tossed restlessly. Before leaving for work at dawn, he placed a firm hand on her shoulder. "Be strong. Speak for our son. Speak for the other children. Call me when you have spoken to them." The next morning, Asma would walk to the school with Ismaila, her steps heavy but determined. She requested to see the proprietress, only to be told she had traveled, so she faced the assistant instead. Her voice was steady as she spoke. "My son told me your new teacher has been eating with the children, using their cutlery and drinking from their water cans. This is unacceptable. It is dangerous. What kind of example is he setting for them?" The assistant shifted uncomfortably, nodding vaguely. We will look into it, madam, she said, but the words felt hollow and careless. Asmau's lips tightened. She would not be dismissed so easily. That afternoon, Abdullahi called from work. His voice was tense. Asmau, how did it go? Did they listen to you? She told him everything. His voice rose over the phone, full of controlled rage. If they do nothing, we will gather the other parents. This cannot stand. That evening, Asmau quietly reached out to some of the parents whose children were close to Ismaila. Without revealing the teacher's medical records, she asked if they had noticed anything unusual. One by one, they confirmed the same thing. The teacher took food from their children, used their cutleries, and drank from their cans. Asmau's resolve grew firm. She knew she was not alone. By the next week, the proprietors had returned. Asmau and Abdullahi went together to the school. Standing side by side, they spoke with authority. Asmau's voice was calm but sharp. Children's safety must come first. Investigate your teachers before recruiting them. Abdullahi's tone was thunderous. We entrust our children to you, not for them to be endangered. If you fail to act, we will not keep quiet. Parents will rise. Their warning carried weight. Days later, the proprietress called, her voice shaky. Mr. Abdullahi, you can return your son Ismaila to school. The teacher has been dismissed. Proper inquiries were made. He will no longer be teaching in the school. Relief washed over them, though unease still lingered. What were the man's true intentions? Why had he crossed such lines with children, knowing his medical status? Those questions remained unanswered, locked away in silence and secrecy. Months later, Ismaila was tested. He was healthy. Tears of relief filled Asmau's eyes as she hugged her son tightly. Abdullahi lifted the boy high into the air, his voice breaking as he prayed. You are our treasure, my son. May Allah protect you always. Then he turned to his wife Asmau. Your eyes saved us. May God bless you.
Dear viewers, let the story serve as a reminder. Vigilance is not suspicion. It is love in action. Our children rely on us to see what they cannot, to protect what they cannot defend. One moment of awareness, one question asked, one gut feeling heeded can make all the difference. As parents, guardians, and caregivers, let us be present, attentive, and bold. Speak up when something feels wrong. Investigate. Trust your instincts because sometimes a parent's watchful eyes are the very shield that keeps a child safe. Remember, love is not just in the hugs and kisses. It is in the attention, the questions, and the courage to act. Protect your children, stay alert, and may every parent find strength, wisdom, and unity to guide the treasures entrusted to them. Thank you so much for watching. Please drop your honest opinion in the comment section. And if you've ever experienced something similar, please share your story. Someone might just learn from your experience. And hey, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Ring it like it owes you money. Share, comment, like. You know the drill. Thank you and bye.